Mr. Chance John, do you take Miss Cece Lynn to be your lawful wife?
I do.
He doesn't. He doesn't. Chance, we've been together for 7 years. This should have been our wedding. I'm the one who should be your wife. How could you marry another woman?
Vivian Shen, 7 days ago, you ignored my warnings, insisting on traveling with your first love, claiming you wanted to relive your past romance. During that trip, you two were inseparable and lovey-dovey. You even shared a bed. At that time, did you even think about being my wife? Cece, I do. I'll love you forever.
Chance, don't leave. Chance, I can't live without you.
Mr. John, this True Love Island, worth 2 billion, now belongs entirely to you.
Eldest young master, why the sudden urge to buy an island?
In 7 days, it will be my wedding with Vivian. She will become my wife then. Today is her last birthday before the wedding. She loves the fireworks on True Love Island. I want to give her a surprise.
Young master, to get you back into the family. Old master did indeed compromise on your marriage. But you, as the heir to the Jiang family's billions, do you really want to marry a commoner? Master arranged the Lin heiress for you. She's the only one worthy of you.
I only want to win one heart and grow old together. Love cannot be measured by status or money. Butler Qian. I don't want to hear another word against Vivian.
Yes, eldest young master.
Send the Cupid's cake I ordered to the apartment. Tonight. It's time to reveal my identity to Vivian. Vivian is back.
Your fiancé is still so childish. Hello, I'm Vivian's first love from college, Sean Chen. Nice to meet you.
Hello. Vivian mentioned you before. Vivian. It's your birthday. Why didn't you tell me we had a guest?
Sean isn't a guest. Chance, I have something to tell you.
Vivian, it's your birthday. You're the boss. I'll grant any wish you have.
Marriage is the grave of love. Before the wedding, I want to join a week-long nostalgic youth journey to retrace my steps and honor my past love.
Sure, Vivian. We have so many great memories from these 7 years. Where are you going? I'll go with you, okay?
Who said I was going with you? I'm going with Sean.
What? You and him? Isn't Sean Chen already married?
Exactly, because Sean is already married. You have nothing to worry about. His wife isn't afraid, so why are you?
Vivian. You're my fiancé. We're getting married in 7 days. Traveling with your first love now? What about my feelings?
Hey, Chance. Don't get worked up. This nostalgic youth journey activity, organized by all the couples from our college days. I'm Vivian's first love. So we were paired up. You don't mind, right?
Sean Chen, if I went on a trip with your wife, would you be okay with it?
What did you say? Don't insult my wife.
Chance, stop being unreasonable. All the couples from our class are going. They have their own lives too. We're really just reliving our youth. Nothing's going to happen. Don't have such dirty thoughts.
My thoughts are dirty? Isn't this ridiculous? I don't care anyway. You're not allowed to go.
I'm not asking for your permission. I'm informing you.
Vivian, today's your birthday. Let's talk after the cake. I even prepared a gift for you.
Who wants your gift?
I spent 13.14 million on her custom cake, spent 2 billion on a surprise for her. She won't even look at it. Vivian, do you really love me?
If you really cared about me, you'd let me go. Marriage is the grave of love. I'm already willing to step into this grave for you. Don't be so selfish. Just want to give my marriage and youth a perfect closure.
Fine. I'm selfish. Go with whoever you want.
Chance, you should have just agreed. I'm with Sean. We're just playing house. Don't worry, we're marrying in 7 days. I'll keep my boundaries.
Vivian, we're finally free. I spent a fortune on True Love Island to rent that dream villa. We can relive our youth and watch the fireworks you love. How's that?
Sean, you're too good to me. Let's go pack our things.
True Love Island, the gift I bought for Vivian. I didn't expect it'd witness her and her first love. How pathetic.
Today's our 10th anniversary. Let's have a kissing contest. To warm up, relive those young feelings. What do you say? What do you say?
Marnie. We were all college couples, but we all broke up after graduation, and we have our own families now. Isn't kissing a bit much?
Vivian, since we didn't marry, it's full of regrets. This trip is to leave no regrets, right?
Right.
Vivian, what's a kiss? We kissed in college anyway. Besides, there are kissing contests with strangers abroad. Don't be so old-fashioned.
Hey.
Vivian. Or you'll be punished.
Was I too sensitive yesterday? They're just reminiscing about youth. Walking down memory lane. She won't betray me. Yeah. He's your true love. Then what am I? Hello?
Chance. What did you mean?
I hope you enjoy your kiss.
Chance, Sean, and I were just playing a kissing game. I only posted to Moments because I lost. Don't be so petty.
Vivian, it's time to exchange couple rings.
I'll talk to you later.
I never had the chance to propose. Thank you for giving me a chance now. To make up for this regret. Vivian, marry me.
Marry him. Explain. Vivian Shen, our wedding hasn't even happened yet, and you're already exchanging rings with someone else. Is there still a future for us?
Eldest young master. Eldest young master. Your fiancée betrothed before birth, Miss Lin. Heard you're getting married. She wants to meet you. Will you see her?
We've been betrothed before birth since childhood. Even if I break the engagement, I should explain it in person. I'll see her. Send me the address. Are you Miss Lin?
Classmate Jiang, long time no see.
CC Lin.
Surprised? Back in college, I specifically transferred into your class just to see what my future fiancé was like.
You must be disappointed.
Not at all. The more I know you, the more I like you. I've had a crush on you for 4 years. Unfortunately, when I met you, you already loved someone else. Her name is Vivian Shin, right?
Yes. I'm getting married in 6 days, so, I'm sorry.
Congratulations. You love her a lot, right?
I loved her deeply once. And I still love her now.
Does she love you?
Probably. I think so. We've had some issues lately. But I believe this will all pass.
Then I'm relieved. Your wedding. You must invite me. I want to witness your happiness.
I must bring Vivian back. I can't let her keep fooling around.
Vivian Sean. Back in college, you were the golden boy and jade maiden to everyone. The master bedroom is for you too. Don't waste this beautiful night.
Wait a minute. 1 room for us, 1 for you. How is that okay?
What's the big deal? Just to make up for not getting a room in college. Besides, and sleeping in one bed doesn't mean something has to happen. Sean is married and isn't afraid. Why are you?
This.
Vivian, now that everyone has their own families, today is just about first love and memories of youth. Let's cast off our worldly chains and indulge for once. Don't worry, we're just sleeping together. I won't cross the line.
We're heading in. Good luck.
Sean. Hey, Marnie. Sean, are you okay?
Eldest young master,
Where are they?
all asleep, but Miss Shin. It seems she and Sean Chen staying in the same room.
What?
Vivian. If we had done it back then, maybe afterward, we wouldn't have so many regrets.
Sean, I'm tired. Let's sleep. Sean, don't. Sean, don't do this, no.
Vivian Chen. So this is yours. Journey of youthful memories.
Chance Jiang. What are you doing here?
If I didn't come, how would I know you'd go this far? Reminiscing all the way into bed, are we?
Chance Jiang. Can you stop being so disgusting? It's not what you think.
Then tell me what it is.
You're yelling at me? You actually yelling at me for no reason.
Chance Jiang, don't be so petty. Vivian and I, college first loves, we're just in the same room, not touching. Besides, I have a family. I have principles. I won't overstep the line.
Sean.
Principles? Don't think I don't know what you're thinking.
Chance Jiang. Nothing happened between Sean and me. Why won't you just believe me?
Fine. I believe you. Come back with me right now. I can ignore this. Never happened.
What do you mean act like this? Never happened? We're just making up for our youth's regrets. Everyone is doing it. I didn't want to be a killjoy.
You didn't want to ruin their fun? Did you ever consider my feelings?
I'll say it again. We're just commemorating our past love. I just wanted to clear my regrets before the wedding. After the wedding, I'll have no more lingering feelings. That's how I can be loyal to our marriage. This is good for both of us. Why can't you understand me?
So your regret is that you didn't give your virginity to your first love, right?
Chance Jiang. How can you be so disgusting? Why are you so narrow-minded? Let's break up. I won't marry you, a man who's so narrow-minded.
Fine. Vivian Chen, you said it. Don't regret it.
Vivian, your wedding is almost here. Don't let me affect your marriage. I'll go talk to him.
I've been with Chance Jeong for 7 years. Every time I broke up with him, he was the one apologizing. In less than a day, he'll definitely to have the nerve to come beg me.
Vivian Shen, we were in love for 7 years. It turns out it was all one-sided.
Chance Jeong, you're finally awake. You were in a coma for 3 days after the car accident. I thought you'd never wake up.
3 days? Did Vivian come to see me?
Young master, stop thinking about that woman. She's just out partying with her classmates. She didn't care about you at all. I used your phone these past few days, called her 3 times. She didn't answer once.
Forget it.
This is outrageous. As your fiancé, you were hurt so badly, yet she didn't even ask about you. I'll call her.
Cece Lin, don't.
Hello?
Is this Vivian Shin? Chance Jeong is in the hospital. He was in a serious car accident. Come and see him.
Car accident? Put him on the phone.
Hello?
Chance Jeong. I don't answer when you call me, so you use someone else's phone and now you lie about a car accident to trick me. Have you no shame? Just 3 days left. And my nostalgic youth journey will be over. I'll come back when it's done. If you still want me to marry you, you'd better think about how to apologize. Stop with the dirty tricks.
Vivian Shen, I'm not lying. I'm really in the hospital.
Mr. Jeong, it's time for a dressing change.
Dressing change? Chance Jeong. Could he really have been in a car accident?
Vivian, stop calling. Sean fell. Come look.
Chance Jeong. Go get some medicine if you're hurt. Sean's hurt. I have to care for him.
Hanging up. How could she do this?
Compared to Sean Chen, I'm actually this worthless.
Okay, don't get it wet tonight. Don't infect the wound.
Vivian, you're so good to me. If I could be with you forever, I'd have no regrets in this life.
To force me back, Chance Jeong even used the excuse of canceling the wedding, right? Are you even a man? Chance Jeong actually put me on his blacklist.
Vivian, you can't spoil narrow-minded men. Like him. If he loses his temper before the wedding, he'll be shouting and ordering you around after.
Fine, you blacklist me, Chance Jeong? I'll blacklist you too, unless you get on your knees and beg. Don't expect me to forgive you.
No need to help me. I'm fine now. You've been at the hospital with me these 2 days. Thank you.
Caring for you is my greatest happiness. These past 2 days have been the best times of my life. You're getting married tomorrow. I might not have the chance to care for you anymore.
CC Lin. I've already cancelled my wedding with Vivian Shen. She doesn't love me at all.
What?
Eldest young master.
What is it?
Master doesn't agree to you canceling the wedding. He said the date was chosen specifically. It cannot be changed.
He doesn't agree? My dad didn't like Vivian Shen anyway. Is he forcing me to marry her?
No, no, no. The old master wants you to marry Miss Lin.
Me?
Yes, I loved Vivian Shen for 7 years. But she loved me silently for 7 years. A woman like her. Isn't she the one I should marry? CC Lin. Will you marry me?
Chance Jiang, are you serious?
7 years of wasted love, I see it clearly now. Now I know who I should really love. Will you give me this chance?
I will. I will.
Oh my god. This is getting out of hand. How do I explain this to Chance Jiang?
Celebrating the success of a trip down memory lane.
Vivian, everyone's taking photos. Join us.
Sean. If I were pregnant, would you take responsibility?
Vivian. You're joking, right? You know me. I have a wife and kids. And we agreed on this. It was just for fun.
Right. What was I thinking? Never mind. Chance loves me so much. He'll definitely accept this child.
Vivian. You aren't serious, are you?
No. I'm not pregnant. I just wanted to ask you. Oh, I have wedding stuff to handle. I'll head off first.
Hey. Vivian, no rush. Let's take photos first. Your wedding is tomorrow. We're planning it to join the fun.
Fine.
Let's go.
Chance, I'm back. Chance. Where are my slippers? I'm back.
Baby, you're back. Let Daddy give you a hug.
Oh, stop it.
Let's have a reunion kiss.
Chance. Get out here right now. I don't need your apology anymore. Invitation? Invitation? Isn't tomorrow our wedding? What does Chance mean by this invitation?
Hello. Vivian Shen. Why are you calling?
Chance. I know you're still angry. You just want a way out, don't you? Fine. For old time's sake, you blacklisting me on Green Bubbles, I'll let it slide.
What exactly do you want?
8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Pick me up for the wedding. And my classmates, they're coming too. I have one more request. Sean Chen must be my wedding escort. Otherwise, I won't show up at the wedding.
Still obsessed with Sean Chen? Butler Chien. How are Cece's preparations going?
Yes, eldest young master. Everything is ready. Your wedding to Miss Lin tomorrow will dazzle all of Charles Young.
Vivian, did Chance say he'd pick you up at 8?
It's already 8:01. Why isn't Chance here? He clearly doesn't care about this wedding. Vivian, I feel so bad for you.
Exactly. On this important day, he dares to be late? Someone so irresponsible. You shouldn't marry him.
He's probably stuck in traffic. For every minute he's late, I'll charge him 10,000 extra in bride price. I won't get in the car for a penny less.
So beautiful. Hello.
Chance. What's going on? Today is our big wedding day. Why aren't you here? Do you even want to get married?
I've made it very clear. I already sent the invitation. If you want to attend my wedding, come on your own. Let's go to the venue.
You. What on earth is Chance doing? Today is our big wedding day. How dare he hang up on me if he doesn't pick me up? Who's he going to marry?
Vivian, I think Chance Jeong is still angry about that last trip. This is a wedding. Let's not bicker with him. I'll call our classmates in a bit. We'll be there to support you. Let's see what dirty trick he can pull.
Right, let's do it.
Why are there photos of Chance Jeong with someone else?
I didn't expect Chance Jeong to be just a pauper, but also a scumbag who will seduce and abandon.
How dare he play with our Vivian? Since all our classmates are here today, we must teach this scumbag a lesson.
No, that's impossible. Chance Jeong loves me to the core. How could he marry someone else? He must have edited them to lie to me. He's just trying to spite me.
Edited or not, just go ask Chance Jeong and you'll know. Let's go, Vivian.
I want to ask him myself.
The bride is ready. I now declare the wedding officially begun. Please welcome the groom, Mr. Chance Jeong, to give a speech.
Everyone. My wife and I have known each other for years. We're classmates and soulmates. She has always loved me deeply, and quietly sacrificed for me, asking for nothing in return. Today, our love finally bears fruit. She made me believe in love again. And for my youth, she left beautiful memories. I will love her with all my life. And cherish her.
Chance, he's talking about me. He's giving me a surprise. I knew Chance Jeong loved me this much. How could he marry anyone but me?
Next. Please welcome my bride to the stage. She is Cece Lin.
Cece Lin? The person Chance Jeong is marrying really isn't me. No. Chance. You can't get married.
Vivian Shen. I invited you to my wedding, to say a final goodbye to the past. I hope you fulfill your duty as a guest. And don't disrupt my wedding. Otherwise, I will have you kicked out.
Dear friends and family, distinguished guests, today we gather before God to witness the most important moment in the lives of Mr. Chance Jeong and Ms. Lin. Love is patient. Love is kind. Everything brightens with love and becomes solemn with vows. Mr. Chance Jeong, do you take Ms. Lin To be your lawful wife?
No. He doesn't. Chance, we've been in love for 7 years. This should have been our wedding. How can you marry someone else?
Vivian Shin. 7 days ago, you ignored my warnings, insisting on traveling with your first love, claiming to go on a journey of youthful memories. During the trip, you two were inseparable and lovey-dovey, even sleeping in the same bed. Did you think about being my wife then? Cece, I do. I will love you forever.
Chance, you can't leave. Chance, I can't live without you. Chance, we've been together for 7 years. Are you really going to leave me? Because of this woman?
Who is this woman? What's her relationship with the groom? Why is she making such a scene?
Since she's crashing the wedding, she must be close to the groom. This is going to be quite a show.
Vivian Shin. Can you stop lying to yourself? You never loved me. Now please leave my wedding. You're not welcome here.
No, Chance Jiang, let me explain.
Ma'am, a wedding is sacred. Why are you trying to ruin it? Mr. Jiang and Ms. Lin's wedding?
Because I'm Chance Jiang's girlfriend. This wedding was also prepared by Chance Jiang for me.
If this wedding was prepared by Mr. Jiang for you, then why is he marrying Miss Cece Lin today?
I'd like to know that too. Chance Jiang, we've been together for 7 years. Walking down the aisle together was something we promised long ago. Do you know what you're doing?
Of course I know what I'm doing. I found a soulmate. Not a material exchange. I've already found her. A woman I can love and cherish for life.
Some woman appearing out of nowhere. You can cherish her for life. Then what am I? Then what am I?
Ex-girlfriend. To be precise. You're an ex-girlfriend who never loved me and never cared about me.
You say I never loved you. Would I stay with you for 7 years if I didn't?
Everyone, listen. Vivian. Chance Jiang is a heartbreaker, making excuses to marry someone else. You were sincerely with him for 7 years. I never thought it would end like this. It's not worth it for you.
Chance Jiang. Vivian was with you for 7 years. How could you marry someone else at her wedding? Aren't you afraid of divine retribution?
Chance Jiang. Vivian didn't mind you being poor, yet you dare to be a Sammy Chen.
Chance Jiang, you usually look so honest. I didn't expect you to be a disgusting scumbag.
Vivian Shin, it's because of classmates like you, who egged her on to betray love and morals, that we ended up here today.
Chance Jiang, we've looked into it. The one you're marrying is the Lin heiress of the Lin group in Jiangnan province. You left Vivian, who stayed with you, to climb the social ladder. Stop framing us.
Chance Jiang. Is she really the richest man in Jiangnan? The Lin heiress?
I'm the daughter of the Lin family. Got a problem?
Chance Jiang. We've been in love for 7 years. I never expected that for the wealth and power of the Lin family. You'd ignore your conscience like this. Not only did you abandon me, but you also made up excuses to frame me. Doesn't your conscience hurt? Doesn't your conscience hurt?
Is what Vivian Shin said true? Did Chance Jiang really leave her for the Lin family wealth? Abandon her. The groom said earlier he was with Vivian Shin for 7 years. It's probably true.
Sai, she stayed by a man for 7 years, only to be abandoned in the end. She's such a pitiful woman.
The love you talk about was going on a trip down memory lane with your first love. No sense of morality or shame.
Sean and I are innocent.
Chance Jiang. Vivian and I did date in college, but we joined the youth nostalgia activity just to reminisce about our friendship. You're just slandering us and framing us.
Chance Jiang, you favor rich, hate poor. You're a Sammy Chin now, and you slander Vivian to look better. Have some shame.
Sean and I are definitely in the past. In the 7 years I've been with you, I've only loved you. You're the only one in my world. Are you really going to choose status and wealth and power, and abandon me? Betraying our love?
Chance Jiang. Vivian Shin has loved you for 7 years, leaving her for the wealth and power of the Lin family. That's really unfair.
7 years together. That makes her a hardship wife. Afraid of being struck by lightning?
Exactly.
Vivian Shin. You know what you did. You know it in your heart. We've been together for 7 years after all. Since it's come to this, can't you at least leave us both some dignity?
Dignity? You heartbreaker. You're just afraid everyone here will know the truth about your filthy face.
You're the one who betrayed our love. How can you be so self-righteous?
You're the one who became a Sammy Chen, and you still want to smear me?
Fine. You forced my hand.
What? Chance Jiang, are you acting out of desperation? You dare threaten us?
I haven't done anything to betray you. I suggest you apologize properly right now. I might consider forgiving you.
Is that so? Everyone, look at this.
Didn't you just say you and Sean were completely innocent? Then how did you end up in the same bed?
Sean and I are innocent. Just a youth memory segment. It was just an activity.
To think I actually pitied you. Never expected. You used the name of youthful memories to do something so offending public decency. What a shameless woman.
Exactly. You clearly have a boyfriend, yet you still went to reminisce with your first love, and ended up in bed together. The way I see it, you're both just a pair of trashy people.
Vivian Shen. You have nothing left to say, right?
No, Chance Jiang. It was just a moment of impulse that I went on the nostalgic youth journey. I'll never do it again. I really know I was wrong. I swear. Please forgive me just this once.
Vivian Shen. You never loved me. Because you don't love me, I'm not in your heart at all. You don't care about my feelings at all, don't you realize that?
Chance Jiang, if I didn't love you, how could I stay with you for 7 years? Sean and I are completely innocent. Being in one bed was really just part of the youth memory segment. I haven't done anything to betray you. The only one I love is you. Just forgive me this once. Since it's come to this, I have to win back Chance Jiang.
Everyone. A woman with a boyfriend. And who is about to get married. Actually ignored her boyfriend's objections to go on a trip down memory lane with her first love, and even slept in the same bed. Then she claims to love her boyfriend. Do you think? Isn't this ridiculous?
Vivian Shen. As his girlfriend, you didn't care about his feelings at all. You got into bed with your first love behind his back. Yet you still claim to love Chance Jiang.
Loyalty is the most important thing in love. If you really loved Chance Jiang, how could you do such a thing? You're just being immoral, offending public decency, shameless.
That's right, Chance Jiang, cut your losses. Leaving an F-girl like you is a wise move. If an F-girl like you has any shame, you should get out of the wedding venue now.
Get out of the wedding venue. Get out. Get out.
It's not like that. You don't understand. Chance Jiang and I were together for 7 years. What right do you have to judge me? We were together for 7 years. We have so many beautiful and warm memories. We promised we'd walk down the aisle together. To grow old together. I really know I was wrong, really. Can't you forgive me just this once?
All those warm memories of ours. Couldn't even beat your first love? You said it yourself. Marriage is the grave of love. Now you don't even have to enter the grave. Shouldn't you be glad?
I must have been crazy to say that. My greatest wish was to marry you.
Enough, Vivian Shen. Stop lying to yourself, okay? You don't love me at all.
Chance Jiang. You're the one who should stop. How can you be so narrow-minded? Are you even a man?
I'm not a man? I'll give you a chance to be the good man. Let you be a good person.
Chance Jiang, what do you mean? Chance Jiang, what are you be deliberately mystifying about? Lily Wang. Isn't she abroad? How? How could she come to this wedding venue?
Sean, who is she? Do you know her?
Honey. Aren't you abroad resting for the baby? Why are you back? You didn't even tell me.
If I hadn't come back suddenly, how would I see you and your first love? Being all lovey-dovey here?
Honey, don't let them provoke you. I'm totally devoted to you. There's no first love.
Shanchan. Photos of your illicit union are right here. Do you think I'm blind? Shanchan. You're already married to me. And I'm pregnant with your child. Why did you cheat? Why did you give me a green hat of forgiveness?
Honey, don't get upset. Careful about the baby.
Shanchan. You've been living off us. Using our things, even your job abroad. Was arranged by my dad. Why? Why would you do such a shameful thing with this woman?
You got it wrong. Sean and I are innocent, just classmates.
What? You have the nerve to seduce someone's husband, but don't have the nerve to admit it? Who's ever seen male and female classmates crawl into bed together?
Normal classmates definitely wouldn't end up in bed together. Only those trashy, shameless couples find excuses to squeeze into one bed.
Exactly. She has a boyfriend, but seduces someone else's man as a husband. Now the wife is here, how embarrassing. If I were you, I'd hide in a hole.
Sean, you were the one who repeatedly invited me on the journey of remembrance. Say something.
Vivian. Breaking up with you back then is my lifelong regret. If I can't revisit our youth with you and retrace our steps, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Vivian, please, I'm begging you, can you just say yes?
Then. All right.
Vivian. Weren't you the one begging me? If you hadn't knelt down, I wouldn't have reluctantly agreed to join this youth nostalgia activity. How can you say that now?
Sean. Didn't you say you liked me most? That you loved me most? Everyone is watching now. How can you twist the truth like this?
Exactly, Sean, you said it yourself. Not being with Vivian is your life's biggest regret. Now that Vivian and Chance Jeong have split up, take this chance to cut ties with this fat woman. Then you and Vivian can finally be together.
Marnie is right. Sean, you like Vivian so much. Now is your time to shine.
Right, the golden boy and jade maiden of college finally have a chance to be together in real life. Go for it, Sean.
All of you, shut up. Honey, let me explain.
I don't want to hear your lies. Shanchan, I know your first love is young and pretty. You just despise me for being fat, don't you? That's why you're being all lovey-dovey with her.
I'm not.
Shanchan, since you love your first love so much, fine. Then I'll divorce you. And let you trashy people be together. Vivian and Sean are a perfect match of a talented man and a beautiful woman. They're a match made in heaven. At least you know your place.
I'm finished. Everything I have was given by the host family. If this fat woman actually divorces me, I'll lose everything overnight.
Sean.
It's a good thing this fat woman wants a divorce. What are you thinking?
Better to destroy 10 temples than break one marriage. Marnie, do you have any morals? Honey. Vivian Shun and I are just classmates now. I swear, the only person I've ever loved is you.
Are you telling the truth?
It's the absolute truth. Honey.
Since you say it's true, then slap this woman 3 times. Only then will I believe you. Otherwise, I'll divorce you. Hey, Sean only said that because you're pregnant. He's giving you a way out. Know your place. Vivian is Sean's first love, and the one he loves most. There's no way he'd slap her 3 times.
When Sean and I met, you were nowhere to be seen. If you keep pressuring Sean like this, you'll only make your marriage end even faster.
Is that so? Since you're unwilling Then, we're getting a divorce.
Sean Chen. What are you doing?
I can't divorce. I'm sorry, I have to do this.
Sean Chen. You said I was your one true love. Yet you slapped me. For the sake of some fat woman.
Vivian Shin, stop talking nonsense. In my heart, the woman I love most has always been my wife. No, the only woman I've ever loved is my wife.
You said you loved me most. You said she was fat and ugly. You said she made you sick.
Vivian. Even though I'm married, that woman is fat and ugly. Looking at her makes me sick. Since I left you, I've regretted it every second, because the one I've always loved has always been you. Vivian Shun. Stop talking nonsense. In my heart, my wife has always been the most beautiful and the gentlest one. If you hadn't seduced me with sweet talk, I wouldn't have gone to that stupid journey of youthful memories.
Sean Chen, you haven't changed a bit. You're still that smooth talking, total scumbag. Because of you, I lost the good man who cherished me and loved me for 7 years.
Vivian Shun. Stop making up lies just because you can't have me. I left you back then, because I saw your true colors.
Ah.
Sean Chun, you scumbag.
None of your business. Get lost.
Sean Chen, you seduced me over and over, saying you didn't love your wife at all, and that you've always loved me. You begged me to join the journey of remembrance, to make up for your regrets. I'm the one who didn't stay strong, and caused this disaster. Now you're blaming me? Are you even a man?
Vivian Shun. Stop talking trash. I never badmouthed my wife. But you wanted me all to yourself, so you lied on purpose, to drive a wedge between us. You're a shameless little brat who needs a slap.
Vivian, are you okay?
Sean Chen. Because of a scumbag like you, the wedding that was supposed to be mine now belongs to someone else. And you dare to hit me? I'll kill you.
What are you doing? You're crazy.
I am crazy. You drove me to it.
Get away, you crazy woman.
Girls, get him. I hate scumbags the most. Beat him up.
Butler Chien. Get them out of here.
Yes.
Leave. Now.
Chance Jiang, I don't want to leave. Chance Jiang.
Cece. I'm sorry. For the wedding I held for you today, I didn't expect Vivian Shin to make such a mess.
I only have eyes for you. As long as you're here, no one else matters.
Okay. Let's finish the wedding ceremony.
Why is my life so miserable? Why do these ridiculous things always happen to me?
Vivian, Sean Chun is such a jerk. He's a grown man, yet he beat you up like this. A leopard never changes its spots.
Sean Chen, he's just a selfish scumbag. Why did I ever believe him? To go on some journey of remembrance. This is the second time he's fooled me.
Vivian, that scumbag Sean Chun. might have hit you, but he didn't get off easy. The girls scratched his face to shreds.
Marnie. I was with Chance Jeong for 7 years. Now the wedding is gone. Chance Jeong is gone too. What should I do?
Vivian, Chance Jeong is such a scumbag. You spent 7 whole years with him. He abandoned you for the Lin heiress. He's a modern-day Sammy Chen, a total scumbag.
Marnie. Gossiping behind someone's back isn't exactly a good thing.
Chance Jeong, you heartbreaker. You have the nerve to come here.
Marnie. Chance Jeong, you're back. Chance Jeong, did you regret it? Are you here to get back with me?
So you're here to get back with Vivian. Vivian, Chance Jeong humiliated you like this today. Don't be soft-hearted and forgive him so easily. You must make him kneel and apologize.
Are you crazy? If you're sick, go see a doctor.
Chance Jeong, as long as you're willing to get back together, everything that happened today, I can pretend it never happened.
Don't overthink it. I'm just here to take back what belongs to me.
Chance Jeong, I really know I was wrong. I'll listen to you from now on. Don't treat me like this.
We've already broken up. Can you stop this?
No, Chance Jeong, I love you.
Vivian Chen. Can you stop acting like this?
Chance Jeong. We promised to be together forever. I was going to have your children. We were never going to be apart.
Vivian Shin. Harassing a married man like this. Isn't it a bit too shameless?
You're the shameless one. You're the intruder. If you hadn't stolen my wedding, how could I have separated from Chance Jeong? You're the little sweetheart.
You, the third party, a sweetheart. The nerve to act high and mighty. Do you even know how to spell the word shame?
You.
Don't get worked up. They're just talking nonsense. Vivian Shin. It was you who treated our 7-year relationship like trash. Cece Lin has never come between us in these 7 years. She never even showed up. Stop framing her, you too.
Chance Jeong. I used to think you were good to Vivian. I didn't expect you for profit and wealth and power to be so unscrupulous. Seeing you here, playing the hero rescues the beauty, makes me sick.
Marnie, Cece Lin is my wife now. Is there a problem with me protecting her?
If she's your wife, what am I?
I've already told you. You're the one who never loved me and never cared about me. Ex-girlfriend.
What love? What lack of care? Those are just excuses for your change of heart.
Vivian Chen, when we were together, you treated me like trash. Now that we've broken up, I didn't think you'd refuse to let go. Heh. If you'd known it would end like this, why did you act that way back then? Vivian Chen, what are you doing?
Chance Jeong. Do you really not love me anymore?
Vivian Chen, don't get worked up.
You still care about me, don't you?
Don't get worked up. Just talk to me. Put the knife down first, okay?
As long as you leave Cece Lin and come back to me, I'll put the knife down.
Impossible. Cece Lin and I are already married. I'll stay with her for the rest of my life.
Since you don't love me anymore, I'll kill myself right in front of you.
Vivian Chen. 7 years wasted. There's nothing left between us. Can you stop pestering me? Let's end this with some dignity.
Marnie, see you in the next life.
Vivian, don't be impulsive. Don't. Why hurt yourself over a scumbag?
Vivian Chen, you don't love me at all. Why go to such extremes?
Wasn't I your priceless treasure? Before, if I got a tiny scratch, you'd be so worried. How did your heart become so hard? Ah,
Baby. Are you okay?
I accidentally cut my hand.
How could you be so careless? It must hurt.
It's fine, just a scrape. It doesn't matter.
Baby. You are my priceless treasure. You must be careful. Even if you get slightly hurt, my whole world falls apart. You used to be my priceless treasure. But those knives you kept stabbing into my heart already killed the old Chance Jiang. Now I've been reborn. And I've found a woman to love and cherish forever.
Likewise. I will love and cherish you for life.
Chance Jiang, we've been together for 7 years. I gave the best years of my youth to you. We promised to be together forever. You're leaving me for another woman? Is your heart made of stone?
Vivian Shen. I already knew. A selfish person like you would never actually commit suicide.
Chance Jiang, you're the truly selfish one. To cling to the Lin family's wealth and power, using my participation in the youth nostalgia activity as an excuse to make a scene. Everything is just an excuse for your wealth and glory. Falling out of love, not caring anymore, are all just your self-deceiving lies.
Chance Jiang, oh Chance Jiang. Vivian didn't care you were a pauper when you had nothing. She worked hard by your side. She gave you her most precious youth. Yet after clinging to the Lin heiress, you heartlessly abandoned her. You have no conscience.
Clearly, it was Vivian Shen who betrayed us. Yet you're using such twisted logic to pin all the blame on me. Absolutely ridiculous.
Chance Jiang, you're the one with twisted logic. You're full of moral platitudes, acting like a man of integrity. Only today have I seen your true colors. To abandon a girlfriend of 7 years. You're just a heartless wolf.
The eldest Miss Lin, you heard that. Chance Jiang, he's just a selfish scumbag. He can abandon me today, and he'll abandon you tomorrow. With your status and position, you could choose anyone. Why must you marry him?
Because he's generous and kind. He's a good man worthy of a lifelong commitment.
Someone who can abandon a girlfriend of 7 years? How can he be a good man? The eldest Miss Lin, I can tell you for sure. Chance Jiang is marrying you, only for your family's wealth and power. You really need to wake up.
I know what kind of man my husband is. I know it in my heart.
The eldest Miss Lin, I was with Chance Jiang for 7 years. From when he was renting, to when we worked our way up, to get this house, our little home. Riding bikes with him together, to having a mobility vehicle, things just started getting better. But he abandoned me. Shows how heartless he is.
More than just heartless. He's poison, more toxic than a sharp-nosed viper.
The eldest Miss Lin, Chance Jiang could even abandon me, the woman who stood by him for 7 years. He's so selfish he can abandon anyone. His heart is impossible to warm. When the Lin family runs out of money, he'll abandon you too. You must be careful.
Stood by him? Vivian Shen. You're really twisting the truth.
Am I wrong? Didn't we start by renting? Until we got this house? From riding bikes to having a mobility vehicle?
We rented and biked 7 years ago. But during those 7 years, no matter how poor or how many jobs I worked, did I ever make you spend a penny? Not only that. Didn't I buy all your bags and phones?
But as your girlfriend, wasn't that expected? You're bringing up such small things?
And this house. And the car outside. Did you pay a single cent? On property ownership certificate and vehicle title, isn't it all under your name?
I gave you 7 years of my youth. Shouldn't the house and car be in my name?
Exactly. Humph.
Right. It's normal. I'm the abnormal one. Only a fool like me would waste 7 years on someone who isn't worth it.
Chance Jiang, I stayed with you for 7 years. Gave you 7 years of my youth. I'm the real fool here.
Vivian Shin. All you talk about is your youth and sacrifice. What about Chance Jiang's youth? He treated you like a priceless treasure. He gave up his future for you. And stayed with you in Charlesyun for 7 years. How do you account for that?
Chance Jiang is just a poor guy. What life or future could he have?
You were together for 7 years. And never asked about his background? Never asked about his family?
I guess I really never asked about Chance Jiang's family.
Someone who never cared about me. Why would she care about my background?
Chance Jiang, from what you're saying, you're not claiming to be some rich heir with millions in assets, are you?
Tens of millions? Is that a lot?
Chance Jiang, stop pretending. You're just a poor guy. If Vivian wasn't so kind, you'd have been single these 7 years.
You say he's just a poor single guy. Do you know his true identity?
What identity could a poor guy have?
If his true identity were revealed, all of Charlesyun would be shocked.
The eldest Miss Lin, you're a rich heiress. We all know that. But Chance Jiang is just a kept man. Stop trying to sugarcoat him.
Exactly. I was with Chance Jiang for 7 years. If Chance Jiang really had an identity that would shock Charles Yun, wouldn't I know?
Can I say it? Now, let me tell you. Chance Jiang's true identity. He is the richest man in China, the sole heir of the Jiang family. Now do you realize how stupid and ignorant you are?
Ha ha ha.
What are you laughing at? Are you crazy?
Cece Lin, you're the one who's crazy. You actually say he's the richest man of the Jiang family? Sole heir? Why don't you say he's God?
Ha ha ha. I'm just telling the truth. Chance Jiang is the richest man in China, the sole heir of the Jiang family.
The eldest Miss Lin, I don't know what methods Chance Jiang used to trick you into being so devoted and lying for him like this, but no sane person would believe it.
The eldest Miss Lin. A rich heiress like you for a guy like this, acting like his pet. But to actually glamorize and brag about him, I suggest you go get your head checked.
The eldest Miss Lin. I was with Chance Jiang for 7 years. I moved bricks and delivered food with him. He even worked as a chef. If he were really an heir to a richest man, why stay in a place like Charlesyun for 7 whole years? Saying things like that. Isn't that an insult to intelligence?
Want to know why, right? Because I fell for someone I shouldn't have. Just because she said she wanted someone who truly loved her, someone who'd struggle with her and give her a home. So I foolishly stayed in Charlesyun.
Chance Jiang, are you actually admitting you're the heir to the richest man?
What do you think?
Chance Jiang, you've really changed. You've become materialistic. If you were really some heir to the richest man, would you dump me for the Lin heiress?
Vivian Shin, Chance Jiang left you, not because of my identity, but because you are someone who doesn't deserve his love. Talking about status. The entire Lin family in Jiangnan province doesn't even compare to Chance Jiang.
To find a soulmate. And stay together forever. True love doesn't need to be traded for family or money.
Oh, look at this performance. Chance Jiang with acting like that. Why did you deliver food or move bricks? You should have been an actor. You might even win the Oscars. I used to think you were honest. I didn't know you were such a fake. I really underestimated you.
A summer insect knows nothing of ice. A frog in a well knows nothing of the sea.
I was with Chance Jiang for 7 years. If he were really the heir to the richest man, how could I not know?
Believe it or not. Let's go pack our bags.
Hey, you.
You've lived here for so long. Leaving so suddenly, you're reluctant, right?
7 years of youth. Wasted on someone who wasn't worth it. While missing out on the one who always loved me.
It's not too late to make it up now. Let's go.
Marnie. Chance Jiang is really gone.
Vivian, Chance Jiang is a scumbag, don't be sad. If he wants to go, let him.
Chance Jiang. Are you really leaving? Chance Jiang. Are you really leaving?
Vivian Shen. This house has too many bad memories. I'm leaving it to you. This is my final mercy.
Vivian, don't be sad. Let's go sit over there.
Chance Jiang is gone. He's really gone. Marnie. What should I do?
Vivian, don't be sad. Chance Jiang is just a Sam agent clinging to power. He's not good enough for you. With your looks, you'll find someone, a man 10,000 times better than him.
Chance Jiang. After 7 years together. You just abandoned me. For some rich heiress. How heartless.
Hello, Uncle. You're back in Charles Yun from Kyoto? Why didn't you let me know? I see, okay. Can I bring a friend along? Yeah, no problem. We'll definitely be on time. Vivian, I have great news.
What news?
My uncle who works in Kyoto is back in Charles Yun.
You mean the one from the richest man in China's? General manager of the Jiang family group?
Yeah, my uncle. He's the GM of the Jason Jiang Technology Group, earning millions. He's the pride of our family.
What does that have to do with the news?
Everything. My uncle came back from Kyoto because he knows young Master Chance is in Charles Yun. He's hosting a family banquet tonight for young Master Chance. My uncle already agreed that I can bring you tonight.
Why should I go?
To meet eldest young Master Jiang, of course.
Me? Me, eldest young Master Jiang? What's the point?
Vivian, that scumbag Chance Jiang chose wealth and threw himself at the Lin heiress. You need to think about yourself too. With your body and your looks, you shouldn't have settled for a guy like Chance Jiang. You should marry into a wealthy family.
That scumbag Sean Chun ruined me. How can I marry into a wealthy family now?
Vivian, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. What are you waiting for?
Let me think about it. My head hurts.
All right, Vivian. You get some rest. I'll come by tomorrow. I'm leaving now.
Chance Jiang, I've loved you for years. Now you're finally my husband. It feels so surreal.
For someone who wasn't worth it, I wasted 7 whole years. It was the stupidest thing I've ever done. I swear from now on, I will cherish you. If I break this vow, let me die in a car accident.
Don't make such crazy vows. I believe you.
Oh, right, honey. GM of Jiang Family Technology Company, under our Jiang family group, is also in Charles Yun. He invited me to a banquet tonight. Come with me.
As you wish, hubby.
I knew it. How could I get pregnant? With just one unprotected time? It was a false positive. I must love Chance Jiang too much. That's why I was scaring myself. Come in. Marnie. Come here.
Vivian, have you decided yet? It's my uncle's family banquet. Vivian, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. If you meet eldest young Master Jiang, your status will skyrocket instantly.
Fine, I'll go. Chance Jiang abandoned our 7-year love. Just for money and status. I'll show him that I, Vivian Shen, am still wanted. Chance Jiang, you scumbag. I'll prove it to you. Even if you won't marry me, others will. He's 1,000 times better than you.
That's right. With your charm, you'll surely charm young Master Jiang.
Chance Jiang, you won't believe it. You're posing as the eldest young Master Jiang. Tonight, I'm meeting the real eldest young Master Jiang.
Chance hyped by love brain CC. He's full of himself. He really thinks he's young Master Jiang. Let's send him some photos tonight to show him what shame is.
Fine, let's do it.
Yeah. Let's go. Uncle.
Oh, Marnie, you're here.
Uncle. This is my best friend Vivian Shen.
Hello, Uncle Manny.
Hi, please sit.
Uncle. Why not a restaurant? Host eldest young Master Jiang? Why do it at home?
Marnie, you don't understand. The eldest young master loves home cooking. Well, I hired a chef from Charles Yin. So he agreed to come.
I see. Who is young Master Jiang really like?
The eldest young master is humble. He's a refined gentleman. Marnie, the chef, is cooking. Lend a hand if you can. I'll go get some fruit.
Okay. Sure, Uncle. Vivian, show off when young Master Jiang arrives. Win him over in one go. Make him fall for you.
Marnie. But he's the eldest young master. Will he really like me?
Vivian, you were the school belle. And you're gorgeous and feminine now. When you were with Chance, being with that pauper was a waste. Now's your chance to shine and climb the social ladder. Believe in yourself. You can do it.
Okay, I'll try. Chance Jiang, I'll make you realize leaving me is your biggest regret. Chance Jiang, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Chance Jiang, you're everywhere. Aren't you a Sammy-chin, a kept man, yet still haunting Vivian? Stop pestering her.
Chance Jiang, I know you regret it and want my forgiveness, but you hurt me so deeply. Even if you beg, I might not forgive you. It depends on your behavior.
Are you crazy? Isn't this Manny's house?
Yes, this is my uncle's house. Any problem?
So you're Manny's niece?
Yes, I am Manny's niece. If you want to use my uncle's connections, forget about it.
Manny is GM of Cheney Jiang Group, technology company after all. I didn't expect his niece to be so stupid.
Hey, Marnie.
Uncle is hosting young Master Jiang today. Chance Jiang also has Jiang in his name. Could it be?
Impossible. Chance Jiang is just a pauper. How could he be the eldest young Master Jiang?
But this is so strange.
Oh, I see what's going on.
Marnie, you finally get it.
Stop putting on an act. Using your identity as a woman at my uncle's house, is that something to be proud of?
What do you mean?
I know everything. My uncle also invited Miss Cece Lin, only because of her, that you could tag along to my uncle's house.
You have quite an imagination.
Hello, Uncle. Did you also invite Miss Cece Lin?
Yes, has Miss Lin arrived?
Yes, she's here.
Eldest young master's here. That's fantastic. I'll be right back.
No, not the eldest young master. It's Lin.
Marnie, what's going on?
My uncle invited the Lin family's daughter to the family banquet. I didn't expect the Lin family to have such status. But as for some people, clinging to power, riding on coattails, it's truly disgusting.
When your uncle returns, you'll see for yourself.
Chance Jiang, oh Chance Jiang, stop pretending. Even if my uncle invited Miss Lin, you should never have stepped foot in my uncle's house.
Chance Jiang, Marnie is right. You really shouldn't have come today.
Why's that?
Know who Marnie's uncle is hosting today?
He of course knows. If he knew, no matter how vain or desperate for attention he is, he would never dare come to my uncle's house.
Is that so?
Chance Jiang, Marnie isn't lying to you. The person Marnie's uncle is hosting today is 1,000 times better than you.
Really?
Of course. Listen closely. My uncle is hosting the richest man in China, the real eldest young Master Jiang. Chance Jiang, what's with that attitude? Shouldn't you be terrified?
Why should I be afraid?
Why?
You're impersonating the eldest young Master Jiang. I don't think you realize the gravity of the situation. He's incredibly powerful in China. Someone as low as you can't afford to offend him.
Chance Jiang, Marnie isn't lying. You impersonated young Master Jiang before, just to satisfy your vanity. When eldest young Master Jiang arrives and finds out you've been impersonating him, it'll be like you've poked a hole in the sky.
Poked a big hole in the sky? Oh, I'm so scared.
If you're scared, then get lost. Young Master Jiang is coming. How dare you be so insolent?
You're the one being insolent.
Even though the Lin family is the richest man in Jiangnan, compared to the richest man in China, you're like a firefly compared to the sun and moon. You're faking young Master Jiang, afraid of when he arrives, he'll be furious.
Marnie is right. Compared to the Jiang family, the Lin family is like an ant. When young Master Jiang arrives, let's see if CC Lin can still protect you.
Whether the Lin family can protect me is none of your business. I want to ask you. Vivian Chen, this is Manny's family banquet. What are you doing here?
Vivian was, of course, personally invited by eldest young Master Jiang.
Are you sure? Invited by eldest young Master Jiang?
Absolutely sure. I sent young Master Jiang a photo of Vivian. He fell for Vivian at first sight. He insisted I invite Vivian to tonight's family banquet. Don't be all jealous now.
That's right. It was eldest young Master Jiang who invited me. Chance Jiang. If you don't cherish me, someone else surely will. Eldest young Master Jiang is one of them. What are you laughing at?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Are you guys crazy?
You're crazy. Go to a hospital if you're sick.
What's wrong, Chance Jiang? Just because you're clinging to the Lin family's wealth, doesn't mean eldest young Master Jiang can't like me. How can you be so selfish? Can't stand seeing me do well.
First, I don't need to cling to anyone. Our breakup had nothing to do with the Lin family. It was because of us. Hit an unbridgeable gap.
That's just your excuse.
SEC? We've already broken up. Who you like or who likes you is none of my business. But can you be realistic? Stop bringing me into this every time.
Who's bringing you into it? You're clearly just jealous. Vivian just broke up with you, hooked up with young Master Jiang, and a young Master Jiang thousands of times better than you. You're just bitter.
Marnie, you said earlier, you sent Vivian Chen's photo to young Master Jiang, right?
Exactly. Any problem with that? You clung to the Lin heiress. I introduced Vivian to young Master Jiang. Problem with that?
I didn't say there was a problem. I just want to know how you sent it to him. Do you even know him?
Of course I do. Known each other for years. We're best friends who tell each other everything.
How come I don't remember having a best friend like you?
I was talking about young Master Jiang.
Marnie, since you sent Vivian's photo to young Master Jiang, let me see it.
Why should I show you? I know what you're thinking. You just want to use this to get young Master Jiang's info. You opportunistic snob. You'll try anything.
Marnie, enough. the way Vivian Shin is now. Because of friends like you, you're all responsible.
Chance Jiang. You dumped me for the Lin family's wealth and power. You're the Sammy Chen. Are you saying, eldest young Master Jiang can't like me?
Because his eyes aren't blind anymore.
Chance Jiang, let me tell you, I do like eldest young Master Jiang.
Exactly, Vivian, you're right. I played the matchmaker. Vivian's about to become a couple with young Master Jiang. We're going to spite you both to death.
Don't let it be you who ends up spite to death.
Eldest young master. I went downstairs to buy the lychees you like the most. Sorry I'm late. Please don't be offended.
Uncle, are you mistaken? He's just a delivery guy. How could he be young Master Jiang?
Shut up. I'm not blind yet. Too stupid to recognize the eldest young master.
Chance Jiang, you're really the eldest young master of the richest family.
Honey, let's go.
Eldest young master, aren't you staying for the family banquet?
No. Manny. You really have a great niece.
Chance is really the eldest young master of the richest family. He used to love me so much. What have I done?
Vivian. Uncle. What a coincidence. I never thought Vivian's boyfriend would be young Master Jiang.
Coincidence? Marnie, you've really ruined me this time.
Uncle, it's not that serious, is it?
Eldest young master is the Jiang family's sole heir. You're my niece. You offended the eldest young master, general manager of Jiang Family Technology Company. I might be finished here. From today on, I'm cutting off all your cards. You're on your own now.
Uncle, I was wrong. Please don't, Uncle. Uncle cut off all my bank cards. How will I live? It's all that jerk Chance's fault. If he hadn't hidden his identity, I wouldn't be in this mess. I'll make him pay.
Chance, I'm back. I'm so stupid. Chance is long gone and never coming back. And I'm still here calling his name like a fool. Just leave. I can still live without you. When Chance was here, he'd prepare everything for me. He adored and loved me. But I lost him. I lost him.
Vivian. What's wrong? Who bullied you?
Marnie, it's you.
Vivian, what's really going on?
Marnie. I lost my chance. I'm so sad.
Vivian, stop crying. Chance is just an ingrate. We must make him pay. Vivian, stop crying. Chance is just an ingrate. We must make him pay.
Make him pay.
Exactly. He ruined us. If we don't make him pay, I can't live with myself.
Marnie. What did Chance do to you?
Because of him, my uncle cut off all my bank cards, making me support myself.
What, he cut off all your bank cards? Marnie, you spend so much. Your uncle cut you off. That's a big problem.
Yeah. I'm just a supporting actor. I barely get any roles all year. I don't even make $3,000 a month, but my skincare costs over $10,000. Without my uncle's support, I'm in deep trouble. All of this is because of that jerk Chance.
Marnie. What do you want to do? Are we really doing this?
Vivian, no risk, no reward. It's either him or his money. Are you really okay with ending up with nothing?
Right. You're right. I gave Chance 7 years of my youth. I won't let another woman reap the rewards. Marnie. Just do as you say.
Let's go.
Hubby. We're returning to Kyoto tomorrow. Do you want to see your old friends?
Good idea. I have teachers and classmates. We've always been close. I'll go say goodbye to them. Then wait for me at the hotel.
Okay. Go ahead. Hubby must have left something behind. Vivian Shin, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
To see you, of course.
Vivian Shin, what do you want? This is a hotel. Don't do anything reckless.
Cece Lin, don't be afraid. We're just here to talk. About Chance Jiang.
What about Chance Jiang?
About Chance Jiang. About Chance Jiang.
Vivian Shin, you drugged me and brought me here. What do you want?
Take a guess.
I don't care what you want, but I must tell you. You're committing a crime.
You dare threaten me, Cece Lin? You're threatening me?
I'm just telling you the truth. Vivian Shin, just stop. Otherwise, no one can save you.
Cece Lin. For these past 7 years, you never looked for Chance Jiang. Now that Chance Jiang and I are about to marry, you suddenly show up. To ruin our relationship.
I never meant to ruin your relationship, Vivian Shin. You're the one who trampled on love. And broke Chance Jiang's heart. That's why he's marrying me. You're the one who trampled on love. And broke Chance Jiang's heart. That's why he's marrying me.
I'm unfaithful? I was devoted to Chance Jiang. I only liked him. My feelings for him were so loyal. It's because you appeared that he made such a big deal out of me and Sean Chen's nostalgic youth journey. You're the one who ruined our relationship.
Since things have come to this, why don't you look at yourself? Must you blame others?
You're just an intruder, messing with Vivian's feelings. What right do you have to tell Vivian what to do?
Vivian Shin. Chance Jiang is a faithful person. In his heart, there's only room for one woman. It's you and Sean Chen, insulting love with your nostalgic youth journey. That broke his heart. That's why he's marrying me. It really has nothing to do with me.
If it has nothing to do with you, why is he marrying you?
Because I love him. During the 7 years he was with you, I've always loved him. Vivian Shin. You pushed Chance Jiang away yourself. That's why he fell for me. Regarding that, I should thank you.
You think Chance Jiang loves you?
Of course. Otherwise, why would he marry me?
Cece Lin, you're so naive. Chance Jiang doesn't love you at all. I'll prove it to you right now. Whether it's just your wishful thinking, or if you're just an incredibly stupid loser. Whether it's just your wishful thinking, or if you're just incredibly stupid, a loser.
Vivian Shin, what are you trying to do?
What are you doing? To prove if Chance Jiang loves you.
Cece. Cece. Where is Cece? She went out. Why didn't she call before leaving? She's not even answering her phone now. Vivian Chen. What does she want? Hello, Vivian Chen. What is it?
Chance Jiang. Back at the hotel? Have you seen Cece Lin?
Vivian Chen. How do you know Cece Lin isn't here?
Chance Jiang, Vivian Chen kidnapped me.
Cece Lin. Vivian Chen. You kidnapped her? Where are you?
We're at.
Chance Jiang, if you still want to see Cece Lin alive, come home right now.
Vivian Chen. Kidnapping is illegal. Are you crazy?
Chance Jiang, I'm only giving you 10 minutes if you want to see Cece Lin again.
Vivian Chen. Vivian Chen, you're insane.
Don't worry. Chance Jiang will be here to save you soon.
That was fast.
Cece Lin. Didn't you say Chance Jiang loves you? I'll show you today. Whether Chance Jiang really loves you, or if you're just a substitute used to spite me.
Vivian Chen, where is Cece Lin? What did you do to her?
Don't worry, she's not dead yet.
Vivian Chen, what do you want?
Chance Jiang, I just want you to come home.
This is no longer my home.
Chance Jiang, look at it. You built this house with your own hands, piece by piece. It's our love nest. Our cozy little home. Can you really bear to leave this?
Vivian Chen. It's over between us. I just want to know where Cece is.
Don't worry, she's in a safe place. You'll see her soon. But if you don't cooperate, you'll see her corpse instead.
What do you want me to do? Now Vivian Chen even dares to resort to kidnapping. She's gone mad. For Cece's safety, I must play along for now.
Chance Jiang, I know. Because of me and Sean Chen, and the youth nostalgia activity, your heart broke, right? But you still love me, right?
That's all in the past. It's all over.
Really?
Really.
Chance Jiang, I knew you were the best. You could never stay mad at me. Honey, I swear. I won't let this happen again. Trust me.
I trust you.
Since you're being so good, I'll definitely reward you.
Reward?
Let's start with a kiss.
Hear that, Cece Lin? Chance Jiang still loves Vivian. You've always been used by Chance Jiang. To spite Vivian, you loser.
Vivian Chen, don't do this.
Chance Jiang, what are you doing?
I'm already married. Doing this is immoral. And it's unfair to Cece.
I really didn't misjudge him. Chance Jiang is truly someone worth trusting with one's life.
Chance Jiang. I know. It's because of Sean Chen. You're mad at me. Actually, you don't love Cece Lin at all. You love me, right?
Cece is a good girl. She's kind-hearted. And loyal in love.
If you still love Cece Lin this much in your heart, I'll make sure you never see her again.
Right. I don't love Cece Lin.
Honey, I knew it. We've been through so much in 7 years. How could Cece Lin even compare?
Vivian Chen, I don't love Cece Lin. Can you let her go?
You don't love that little cutie who intruded on us? And you love me deeply, right? As long as you cooperate. You'll see her soon.
Yes. I still love you deeply.
You married Cece Lin, just to spite me, right? Exactly.
Did you hear that? Cece Lin, you're just an intruder. The third party in Vivian's relationship. Chance Jiang doesn't love you at all. Vivian is the only one he loves.
Chance Jiang doesn't love me. He only married me to spite Vivian Shen. I'm so stupid.
You'll divorce that little cutie Cece Lin. And marry me, right?
Yes.
You'll take me back to the Jiang family. Let me meet the elders. And make me the young mistress of the Jiang family, right?
Yes, yes.
You're cooperating well. I'll have Cece Lin released soon.
I hope you keep your word.
Don't worry, you're the one I love most. Why would I lie to you? Honey. We've finally cleared the air. I'm so happy. Let's fall in love all over again.
This is so juicy. Vivian forgot we're still in the room. But for two people who love each other. After clearing the air, this passion is understandable. Once Chance Jiang and Vivian get back together, you, the tool, will have finished your mission.
Fine, I'm just a little cutie. Don't worry, Chance Jiang. I'll divorce you and let you be with Vivian Shen.
What's wrong?
We were together for 7 years. There's nothing we haven't done. Why are you being shy now? I'll be more proactive then, since you're my daddy.
Haven't you had enough, Vivian Shen?
Chance Jiang, you're hurting me.
Vivian Shen, I've been patient. Didn't expect you to be so shameless.
What? You're calling me shameless? Together 7 years, there's nothing we haven't done. Why are you acting so high and mighty now?
We were a couple back then. Is it the same now?
You are you, and I am I. As long as we're willing, we can relive our love. What's the difference?
I'm not willing. I'm married now, and I have a wife. Love is about loyalty and devotion. You betrayed and trampled on our love. That's why we're here today.
No, that's not it. Chance Jiang, I just love you too much, Chance Jiang.
Vivian Shen. I loved you for 7 years. I only realized today, we're from two completely different worlds. Back then, I must have been blind.
Chance Jiang. Don't you care if Cece Lin lives or dies?
Cece is right here. Right?
Cece Lin is not here.
It seems Cece Lin is right here. Cece.
Marnie.
Cece.
Take another step, and I'll kill her.
Marnie, are you crazy? Kidnapping and murder are both crimes. Want to be executed?
You're the one who drove me crazy. If not for you, why would my uncle freeze my bank card? I can't even afford makeup or bags anymore. You're the culprit behind all this.
Just calm down. I'll call Manny right now. Ask him to reactivate your bank card, okay?
If you dare call my uncle, I'll kill her right now.
Fine, I won't call him. Tell me what you want.
I want 100 million.
Okay. You want money, right? Send me your card number.
Vivian, come here. I sent you the card number.
Butler Qian. Immediately transfer 100 million to the card number I sent.
It's really 100 million. I I'm rich.
Vivian Shen. Do you want money too?
Of course. You don't love Vivian anymore, so why not take the money? Or, do you want to lose both the person and the money?
I don't want money. Today, I want to see how much you love her. Only one of you gets to live today.
Vivian Shen, what exactly do you want to do?
Vivian, if the man is gone, you can find another with money. Don't be impulsive.
This is the poison I prepared for you. Blood-sealing throat. Today, either you drink this, or I'll stab Cece Lin to death.
Murder is a capital offense. Don't you want to live?
I'm just crazy. Either drink the medicine, or I'll stab her to death.
Chance Jiang, don't drink it.
Chance Jiang. You'd give your life for Cece Lin? Do you really love her that much?
Cece Lin is my wife. I promise to protect her forever and cherish her for a lifetime.
Chance Jiang, you're so silly. How are you feeling now?
Don't worry, he won't die. This medicine isn't poison. In the end, I was wrong. I lost the man I loved most. I was unfaithful in love. I brought this on myself.
Vivian, wait for me.
Are you okay?
Hubby, this is.
I called the police before I came. What awaits those two is surely the punishment of the law.
You're so silly.
To win a heart and never part until old age. You are the woman I love most in this life. No matter what happens, even if it's death, I will stand in front of you.
Hubby, you're so good to me.